Okay, so we're going to make some pasta dough today. 5 ounces of all-purpose flour. Half teaspoon of salt. I'll make sure to use iodized salt. 1 egg and 2 egg yolks. I've added in 1 teaspoon of water here. I'll mix my wet. And I'll mix my dry. I'll make a well in the center. I'll add my wet to my dry. And this is generally the way that most recipes will show you how to do it. It really becomes messy, so I just say take your hand like this and just kind of pull it together. Call it the claw technique. So we're just going like this. I find it a lot easier to do it in a bowl because it cleans up a lot nicer. Afterwards, you do want to make sure that you're on a clean work surface because anything that's on your counter will be drawn into your dough. So I'm taking the wet and I'm really pulling everything off the sides here and all the way around. I want to get this till it works together. To the point where all of my flour has been pulled from the sides. I can take this and turn it out of my bowl onto my work surface. You'll see I have some dough stuck to my fingers. Go ahead and pull that off. This will all be pulled into the dough as I work. Pick up all of the little bits and pieces. And we do want to go ahead at the beginning, and only at the beginning, slough off all of the pasta that happens to be on your fingers. The reason I say do it in the beginning is because at this point, this dough has not dried up yet. So it's of the same consistency as the dough that's on my work surface. So I'll do this right now, and then I'll work the rest of this into my dough. Okay, so as I do this, I want to take the heel of my hand and push this out and pull it back in, like this. Trying to do is to get a nice incorporation of my ingredients. If you find that your dough is sticking at all to your work surface, just add a touch of flour. You really don't need much at all, but just enough so it doesn't stick. Takes a minute to incorporate. Let's say probably about 7 or 8 minutes of kneading. If you're really good with it, maybe 5 minutes. But we really have to develop the gluten in the flour. 00 flour is finely ground flour that works really well. You don't have to have a super high gluten content flour. You can have a flour that has a gluten content of, say, all-purpose flour. Works just fine. Bread flour has more protein, so it does work very good as well. But for all intents and purposes, most of us will have all-purpose flour in our home, and that will work just fine. So what we're looking for is smooth and pliable, a nice product. You can see what we're getting is something that's nice and smooth. Just continue to work this. So what I'm doing is I'm folding this into the dough. I'm pushing it down and pulling it in and folding it into the dough. Nothing like working from home. I've got a cat that's joining into the fun. Okay, so looking like we're getting pretty close here. I've got a nice smooth dough. No, you can see that, nice and smooth. Hey, that's Callie. No, you need to stay away, young lady. Stop that. Hey, no. Sorry about that, guys. No, go on. So once we've got this to the point that we want it, without the intrusion of any kitty cats, I would encourage you to keep them out of your workspace if you can. I had kind of forgotten. I got the dogs out, but I did not get the kitty cats out. Hey, go on. Okay, so this is what we're looking for. A dough that's got nice smooth. If I put an indentation in that, what it does is it grabs the tip of my finger just a little bit, but still leaves an indentation in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to press it out into a rectangular-like shape, like this. And I'm going to wrap this in plastic and I'm going to let it rest for at least 30 minutes. Then after that, this dough will be ready to roll out.